Hey guys, Caroline here. Today is the 7th of September 2019. The race I have here is at Stratford 14:15. Now, the reason why this is interesting to me is there's only really two contenders here. We've got Pacify, which is the favourite, very short priced odds at 1.49. If we have a look at the form, it's actually won its last three races, so that's obviously really good and why the odds are very low. And then we've got the second one, C the C, has also won the last three races at 3.9, and then the rest are so high they're not really worth looking at. Now, what I'm looking at here is I'm not going to trade the first horse simply because when the odds are below 2.0, the amount of profit you can make per tick is so low because it's only 0.01 of an increment with each tick. Once it goes sort of above 2 or ideally above 3, you start making more money. So what I'm looking for here is a potential opportunity which may or may not happen, something that I learnt about in the BF Scalper course, and that is where sometimes on a horse which has got a very short price here, sometimes lay bettors will come in and simply lay it because it's it's a cheap lay. Laying something at a price below 2 is quite a profitable thing to do if it goes in your favor, and so it's quite possible that the price will drift. I mean, it might not because it's a very strong horse, but if it did, then what I would expect is the second horse to then steam down. So we saw a slight drift up there, and because these are the only two horses really that have got a chance in this race, what I'd expect is for the whatever is happening on one horse is kind of going to be reflected with the opposite on the other. So if the favourite is being laid and goes up and starts to drift, I'd expect this one to start to steam. So I'm just going to sit here and watch it for a few minutes. Now, another thing that I'm looking out for down here is money coming in the market. At the
This
moment,
event will start in 5 minutes.
At the moment, it's still fairly sporadic. There's lots of gaps in between, but things like this will affect the price. We've got a big amount put in there, which was 2,300. If we have a look on the chart here, the blue bars are back bets where the price is coming down, and the clear bars, the white ones, are lay bets, which is pushing the price up. So I'm guessing here that this big spike was the lay bet which pushed the price up slightly. So at the moment it's not doing a whole lot. I'll be waiting for a little bit more activity to be happening. Now, it might be that not a lot happens because if I have a look at what is going on here, in 10 minutes after this race, we've got a Haydock one at 14:25, which has already got 200,000 on it. And the reason is this is an ITV race. It's Saturday today. There is ITV racing. I'll be looking to trade all of the ITV races simply because there's a lot more money on them. But for now, I'm looking at this one, and then I'm going to move to the Haydock one afterwards. So I will just see what happens. So there's a slight drift here, but not enough to show anything here. This is kind of static, and there's not very much money coming in here. Only 16 grand traded here, 64 on the favourite. Oh, but here we go. Look, there, the price has gone up. Here we go. And here's the drift. The problem is this is at an incremental price point. Let's try putting in a back bet at 3.95. Okay, and then see if the lay trade gets taken at 3.9. And no, it's going it's going the other way. And this is often the problem I have. Now, if we have a look over, oh look, see, this is continuing to drift up. So I'm hoping now that this will in fact come down. So I'm just sitting here watching. Now notice the third horse has come down. Oh, it's coming. So there we go. So a whopping 13 pence. So that's all I wanted to show. This is what I was hoping would happen, and it did. So that is a successful trade. So I will keep this as my first trading video. Thanks for watching, guys.